What's up, everyone? It is the Just Because podcast, episode number 1. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to get notifications when we come out with new content. I'm Jake. This is Noah, and we are cousins.
Yes, indeed we are. How we doing today? So to start us off, I guess we'll start off with the background between Jake and I and how we decided to come up with this pod. So Jake and I are cousins, and over a time period of us growing up and playing, we would play video games, FaceTime, things like that. And through many different times of doing that, we decided, hey, we got a bunch of cool stories. Let's share them with you guys and let's turn it into a podcast. So here we are, and we're going to jump right into things. We got a whole list of ideas for you guys, and
that's right.
We're going to get right into it.
Yeah. And we're excited to be here. So, yeah. Noah kind of got in a little bit to why we decided to do this. You know, we've always been close. We've always been talking through like FaceTime and Xbox because we've got some distance between us, but we still want to keep in touch. So we thought this would be a good thing to do together so we could do that.
Exactly. So for us, like, I want to say during quarantine, that was a kind of a challenging time for a lot of people, but the way me and Jake managed with it, we tried to FaceTime a lot. We talked a lot throughout those times, and I think that's where a lot of this also came about, where you could talk every single day, and we're like, hey, maybe we can share some of our stories and what we've been talking about and doing over that time.
Yeah, throughout quarantine, you know, everyone's in their house, and a podcast is a perfect idea for something that you can do while you're stuck in your house. And, you know, we're not stuck in our houses anymore, but we finally got all the logistics down, and we're pulling the trigger on it.
Yeah, I think since with us both, it's summer for both of us, so we're gonna have a little more time on our hand, and we're gonna be able to share some content with you guys. So we're excited.
Right. Yeah. So from this podcast, you know, it's nothing too heavy. It's just a good time. That's what we want everyone to have watching. We want everyone to be able to come and watch and kind of unwind and just have fun.
Yep. Just want the vibes to be all chill vibes. Everybody having a good time.
Oh yeah. We're our plan is to have some different segments. We're gonna play some different games, maybe, and some of those could be, we'll talk about current events. We'll talk about sports. I know Noah is huge into sports, and I like sports like any guy, but Noah, you know, he's over and above. He knows his stuff.
Yeah, we love our sports around here. We actually, a funny story about us, Jake is familiar with some of my friends. Growing up over time and playing Xbox, he's learned to become friends without actually seeing them in person, but just through talking in Xbox parties and stuff like that. He's familiar with a bunch of my friends, and he's actually been in some of our fantasy football leagues. So
not just been in them, I won last year. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, you can't keep that away from everyone.
My Jake boy did win Aaron the league. Rodgers,
he's the reigning champ.
That's right. Yeah, let's hope for a 2 year in a row. But anyway, like Noah said, yeah, I've never actually met any of his friends in person, but you know, they kind of just took me in when I first got an Xbox and let me play with them, and I got to know them all, and they're all great guys. And you know, now we're all friends, so it's pretty cool what you know, what you can do through technology. And
oh yeah, for sure,
in the relationships. And,
yeah, at some points later on we may try to get some of those guys on. We have a ton of cool stories with them, and I'm sure they would share some just with Jake and I, stories about Jake that, like we said, haven't even met in person, but they have great memories with him over the online atmosphere. So
of course.
And then another thing, Jake's got a great memory, so we'll be doing some games where some memorization type games where Jake's a little better at describing the game, so if you could go into that, Jake.
Oh, of course. We have a bunch of different games, but probably it's going to be our most popular, is what we're thinking favorite right now. Our favorite, at least, is Guess the Song. And I'm sure all of you have played it at some point or another. It's really not that complicated. You play a song or a snippet of a song for the person, and then you get three guesses to try to guess what song was just played, and you want to try to get the name of the song and the artist. So that's pretty much the goal there. And that I love that game because music has always been something that I kind of gravitate towards and has been a big part of my life. Yeah,
Yeah, it's always nice to have like music to um put you in a mood or help you get through whatever you're
exactly.
going through. It's just always nice to, if you want to be in a quiet place and just listen to music, it's always nice.
Oh, 100%. Speaking of that, guess the song game, you want to do just a kind of run through round for everyone so they could.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's get right into it. Let's show these
All
guys what
right,
it's all about.
let's do it. All right, this is one is going to be for you, and I'm going to play it.
Let's get it. I think I know it right off the bat.
You got it?
Yeah. Shoot to
All
throw.
right.
AC/DC.
Say that one more time for those who
Shoot to
didn't hear.
throw.
AC/DC.
Yeah, shoot to throw.
You got it.
Yeah, so I guess I don't know if we mentioned this part. I know a lot of people listening to a song, depending on how long you listen to it, you'll obviously know it, but like the name will be usually said in the song. But so we try to keep it around 15 seconds
Yeah,
or
we
the,
definitely
the
want to,
first couple lyrics because you don't want it to be given away. But
of course, we're definitely guessing the song or at least making our guesses before the actual title comes up in the song. But that makes
exactly.
sense. Uh, some other guessing games other than guess the song that we might have are guess the logo. Pretty simple, self-explanatory, where you pop the logo up, missing some key piece, and other person tries to guess what logo it is or what is wrong with it.
Oh yeah,
We
we
might
think
have,
that would be a really cool segment with with different sports logos. If we have a guest on that's maybe not really as familiar with sports, it'd be really
oh yeah,
interesting to see what kind of funny guesses they have with different teams. So we're
yeah,
excited for that.
oh for sure, yep, definitely. Other than guess the logo and guess the song, we might do some guess the movie clips or guess the movie from the wild descriptions. And that's also pretty self-explanatory. You get a wild description or a clip of a movie, and then you try to guess what movie it is. Noah and I are pretty big into some movie franchises, so I think this could be pretty fun for us to share with you guys.
But yeah, like Jake said, really big into movies. I'd probably say for us, Marvel and Star Wars, and for Jake, Harry Potter are top
Yeah,
tiers for us. Um,
100%.
they're all coming out with new shows and different series, just and also new movies. And we're just really excited for all that. There'll be different trailers and clips coming out that we'll be able to look over and
Yeah,
go over them and see what our reactions to them, and
yeah, and
we're pretty
there's such
excited for that.
oh, we are for sure. And there's such big universes that, with Marvel and Star Wars, um, a vast majority of the viewers are going to be interested in one or both of those things. So I know we definitely are. So we're going to try to give you our take on some of the things that they come out with.
Yeah,
Recently, yeah, recently they're coming out with Marvel. They've got Thor Love and Thunder coming out July 8th. Have you seen that trailer yet?
I don't actually believe I have,
Okay. That's all right. We
but
uh we've got
we.
some time. What's that?
Oh no, you got keep going.
No, we've still got some time before July 8th. So we're gonna try to get that reviewed for you guys. And we'll see if some of our takes on that coincide with some of yours. In the Star Wars universe, we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Who can forget about that? New series, limited time series coming out. We've already got 3 episodes out. I think I've seen 2 of the 3 episodes. How
I've
about you?
also seen two.
Yeah,
I've heard the third is amazing, but
me too,
Jake and I will watch that by the end of this week, and we'll most likely talk about it in the next pod.
for sure. But since we've both seen the first two, what are your thoughts on that so far? I'm interested.
I think it's pretty cool. How they it's obviously 10 years in the future of or after the Order 66 has happened, so it's like interesting to see. It's cool to see Leia as a just like a little kid and and she's very like charismatic, and
Yeah,
it's kind of cool to see her and how she acts. So
definitely. And it's cool to see
and
all the characters that they bring back with the same actors that were in Revenge of the Sith.
oh yeah, I agree. And I think the with our technology nowadays, the graphics are just amazing. It's like
In the special effects, it's
it's
incredible.
it's awesome.
Yeah, I've
So I'm
watched
just so
some.
excited for the next episode.
Oh, me too, for sure. I've heard some rumors that we might get Vader coming in this episode.
I think I've heard that too a little bit,
So
not to spoil it for anyone, but
no,
I'm
yeah,
sure everyone's expecting that.
yeah. At some point, he's gonna have to show up. You've got Hayden Christensen back on set with Ewan McGregor, and those two together, they always make for something special. So we're excited to see that.
Yeah, with that being said, I believe there's the talks that there'll actually be a Vader series coming out soon or
That's
sometime
cool.
down the road. And I
Yeah.
think there's an Ahsoka series already in progress as well, which I'm very excited for.
Okay. Yeah. We kind of figured that the Ahsoka series would happen with I don't know. Did you watch? I think you did. But any of our viewers out there, if you watch season 2 of The Mandalorian, little spoiler alert. Not that we haven't been already making some spoilers, but season 2 of The Mandalorian, Ahsoka may or may not make an appearance. So that definitely is is giving some light to her in this Star Wars universe.
Yep. And if any of you out there have watched Clone Wars, you're probably big fans of Ahsoka. Um, that's where you pretty much get the in-depth analysis of her character and everything that she does. She's one of my favorites, by the way. So I'm just really excited for that.
Yeah. Speaking of Clone Wars, any of you guys out there who have watched Clone Wars, drop it in the comments. Uh, is it good? Does it live up to the hype? Because Noah keeps telling me to watch it,
Yeah,
but
I've been telling Jake he's not getting on the train yet, but let us know, guys. Is it worth it? I think it's about 6 or 7 seasons, but you learn a lot from that, and
yeah,
there's a lot of cool different scenes.
my
Lightsaber battles are pretty intense. So
see my problem with these shows. I keep starting new shows and they're just eating up all my time.
exactly, that's kind of how it is for me too. I mean, I haven't even seen the trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder because I want to say it's because there's all these other shows that I've been watching and trying to keep up with. I still
Yeah,
have to watch Kenobi, the third episode.
yeah, I need to see that
Slacking.
too. And he's busy. I'm busy, so we're gonna do our best to keep up. Anything else on
Exactly.
Star Wars that you got?
Just one thing I think I'm interested to see the take on everyone, all the fans out there, like what's better, Star Wars, Marvel, Harry Potter. I'm interested
Yeah.
to see where people are at with that right now.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, for me, I'm not sure. I think Star Wars is right up there because I've been watching a lot of it. But Marvel has I've grown up with Marvel. It's
Yeah,
I guess I don't really have a it's a 1-2 tier, I think. But Star Wars may have the edge just a little
for
bit.
sure. And that's kind of the same for me. Whatever universe I'm more involved with at the time, whatever I'm watching more of, that's kind of tends to make its way up to my number one spot. But they're all up there. And yeah, like you said, we've grown up with Marvel
Yeah, and I think
and
for me, sorry to interrupt, but I think I
fine.
was a big fan of all the characters in the MCU universe, and now they're leaving and slowly
That's
going
right.
away, bringing in new ones, and I'm not sure how I feel about all the upcoming.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's what I was. It's hard for me to adjust. I'm not big on change. You know, you've got your original six Avengers, and now they're pretty much all cycled out. So it is kind of sad to see them go. But I'm interested. I'm interested to see what the Marvel franchise will will turn into over the next few years.
oh yeah, there's definitely still a bunch of good stuff coming. Um,
Yeah,
it'll be great, I'm
yeah.
sure.
I wish I could go back and watch all those movies for the first time again. Same with Star Wars.
Yeah, the feeling of just watching the movie the first time and just
Hmm.
learning the new character that they're bringing in or whatever, it's just
Exactly. Yeah.
different feeling.
For you, though, in the Harry Potter universe, you still have that luxury because
Exactly.
you've
I,
been
I
slacking on your reading.
yeah, so about I want to say a year ago, last summer, I'm not a big reader. Jake's a more of a reader than I am, but he kind of challenged me to start reading more, and I want to challenge myself as well, just to better the mind, get just
Yeah, reading's
it's,
great for you.
it's peaceful in a way. But
Hmm.
um, I got into a flow for a couple months, got through like the first two books, and now I'm on The Prisoner of Azkaban, and halfway through that, but I just had stopped. So I mean, I'm really intrigued with everything. Like, I love all the characters, I love like the plots and everything. I just haven't been forcing myself at night to do it. So
You got to get back on that because, I don't know if you guys did the same thing, but my mom introduced me to the books and she said that I had to read all the books before I was allowed to watch the movies. And at the time I was upset, but I am so happy that she made me do it in that order because once you've read the books, you understand everything. The movies are just incredible too. And to see those for the first time was amazing.
you'll know every little detail if I'm right. If I mean, I haven't watched it, but I've known that when you read a book, there's obviously more pages and probably will take a little longer. So
Yeah,
there's a lot of different detail that you could catch on, which I'm really excited because I've seen partial clips of different movies, but never once have fully watched a Harry Potter movie. So I'm really excited
exactly.
for that.
Yeah, and the Harry Potter books are lengthy books. They're thick. I mean, if you've seen number five, The Order of the Phoenix, it's like 900 pages or something. So it's definitely a big read. But in all those pages, there is so much like history in the Harry Potter universe and so many things that they don't show you in the movies just because it would take forever. And it's great to know all of it and then to go in watching the movies, knowing that they missed a little detail here, didn't, which didn't happen very often in the movies, but or knowing that in the books or in the rest of the universe, there's just more. So it's great.
It's so cool how they're able to capture all that. Like I said, I haven't watched the movies, but I'm sure they're able to capture a lot of the different details in the movies. I'm just really excited for that. Um,
Yeah.
any other books that you've been reading lately, Jake?
I did just read a book by Dave Grohl. For those of you who don't know who Dave Grohl is, he was born in Warren, Ohio, where Noah, not from Warren, but Noah and I are from Ohio. So
Yep.
that's kind of special. And he didn't grow up here, but he was born here. He is a rock star, famous musician. He drummer for Nirvana, and then he started the Foo Fighters, which is another band that I really love. So I just read a book, his memoir that called The Storyteller, which I thought was great. 10 out of 10, recommend it to anybody who's looking for something new. It's a good book.
Yes, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll have to give it a read sometime.
we'll
Once I get
see.
to the Harry Potter, of course.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. Going back to our segments, like we said, we're gonna have those movie and TV review segments, and then we're gonna try to get some personal stories in here for you. Yeah, the we definitely want to get you guys involved a little bit. I mean, we're on here to talk about this stuff, but we want, oh my God, excuse me.
You good over there?
Yeah. We want you to know who we are. We want to
Yeah,
keep you guys involved in our lives, and we're gonna try to do that as best as we can.
yeah. And with that being said, we actually got some big news for the first spot today. It's actually Jake's birthday.
Ugh, yeah.
So everyone out there, can you wish my man a happy birthday? Um, how was the day? Gotta ask.
It was good. It was good. Thank you. Uh yeah, it was really exciting. I actually didn't sleep well last night, but I got up at like 6 a.m. and watched some Friends, which is my
Friends,
favorite, probably
great series, TV series.
one of
Top
my
three for me.
oh, easily one of my favorite sitcoms. Yeah. What are I'm interested. What are your top three?
Sitcoms.
Yeah, sitcoms.
It's The Office a sitcom.
Yeah,
I think Office is one.
it's close.
Um, Friends is two for sure. And
Yeah.
then what's your third? Because I don't know if I've really. I know there's like Parks
It's
and Rec, and
Parks and Rec
um
was really good.
there's shows like New Girl. I've
I,
not watched all the way through, but I've seen clips of those.
I haven't seen
But
that.
but I don't think I can say for sure that I have my top two are The Office and Friends for sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think I'm gonna put Friends over The Office personally. Friends 1, Office 2. Three's tough. Parks and Rec was great. I liked, I mean, I haven't watched them all because there's a million, but I love Seinfeld.
Oh, Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's always is
That's
a
a
classic.
little older, but
Yeah,
definitely a good show.
yeah, classic. I like Seinfeld. Cheers. Cheers is another good one. I like Cheers.
I I got one on the tip of my tongue with Charlie Sheen.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's good. Uh-huh.
that one is so good. What is the name of it? Two and a Half Men.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Great. That's definitely my third. I've been watching that a lot lately.
That's good. Yeah. They're all up there, but I'm
Yeah.
going Friends 1, Office 2, 3. Tough choice. For me, it's Seinfeld. What about you? Give
Yeah.
me your
So
three.
for me, it's Two and a Half Men.
Number three.
Yeah.
So
It's
you got
gonna go
Office 1.
Office, Friends, Two and a Half Men.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry, we kind of got off track there, but you were asking me about my day.
Yeah, just like I said, Jake's birthday,
Yeah.
big 17, right?
Yeah. 17. Uh, seems like it's been a long time coming, but finally 17. And yeah, I had a great day. Like I said, I watched some friends. I went and saw my family members, and I had a nice dinner with my parents. And then I went over to some of my friends' house to see some of them. So that
Yeah,
was
sounds
fun.
like a
Yeah.
great way to spend it.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully we don't. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, like Jake was saying earlier, didn't get the greatest night's sleep. I don't know if any of you guys out there know, but Jake recently had to get surgery on your shoulder,
Oh
correct?
yeah. Little
So
wrestling
he's been
injury.
having some trouble, I believe, with that. To
Yeah, but
clarify with that with you guys,
I'm good. Don't worry. Don't worry
he's
about me.
good.
4 weeks and I'll
Give
be
it some time. He'll be back.
I'll be good by July 30th, which is when I get to use my birthday gift. We got some for any of you music lovers out there. My parents got me Elton John concert tickets.
Ooh,
His farewell tour. I am excited to see it. If any of you have seen Elton live, leave it down below. Let me know how good he was, what you thought, anything else.
that sounds like an awesome gift. I think. Where's that gonna be at, Jake? You know?
That's a progressive field,
Ooh,
Cleveland.
great
Yeah,
place.
it is.
Heading to the land.
That's right. You got it. All right. Maybe we'll review some celebrity news because, you know, that's always, there's always
Yeah,
something going
celebrity
on there.
news and pretty much anything that's going on with the world that's popping out to a certain extent, but we want to stay up to date with current events, and
For sure.
I'm sure you guys like to stay up to date, so that's something that we are definitely going to get into.
And as we touch on these different events and different movies and different games, and really anything that we do on this podcast, we might give you some rankings because Noah and I love to rank things. Use some top 5, top 10 rankings on our favorites in that specific category.
Yeah, we'll rank everything from movies to breakfast foods. So,
Yeah,
um, like we said, like Jake said, we'll we're big on the rankings. So
for sure.
look
Yeah.
forward to that.
hmm
Definitely.
And we're going to get our guests involved in that too. Um, Involve them in all the different segments and any of our rankings and anything we do on here. We're going to have a portion of the podcast dedicated to a guest from here on. That is the plan. Um, we're going to try to get different guests, and that's going to range from, our family, maybe some other cousins, because, the podcast is called Just Because, right?
As me and Jake are cousins, I'm sure we mentioned that, but if
Yeah,
some of you guys are just tuning in and didn't know that Jake and I are cousins.
we are cousins. Yeah. So we're going to get some of our other cousins on here, some of our different friends on here, and other people we know who kind of have done important things in our community. And over time, we want to get some more known people on here who you guys might know a little bit about before even tuning into the podcast.
Oh yeah,
hmm
definitely.
Yeah,
I think getting the new, I think it'll be really awesome for you guys to see the different personalities that our cousins have, like growing up with
yeah,
them. Obviously, we've had a bunch of great stories growing up and everything, so you'll see some of that, and then you'll also just see what their personalities are like, and um, they're going to bring some some great energy and just vibes,
Yeah,
I think, to this pod.
for sure. They're gonna spice it up. Our family is got so many people in it. We have a huge family, and I feel like everyone's sort of got different views on everything. So we're gonna try to match up the cousin or the family member to whatever, and we'll pair them with like a segment, and we'll get them involved with something.
Yeah, we'll let them go at each other a little bit,
Yeah,
see what they're thinking.
see what they're thinking for sure. And I think that's definitely gonna make it interesting for you guys out there. And while we have them on, we're gonna also let them take a little bit of time and share what they've got going on in their life, anything that they want to bring out there to all you viewers. And yeah, that's the plan, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
sound that's what we're thinking. And then obviously, if you guys are enjoying the people that we're bringing on, you never know, we could always end up having someone as a guest for a full-time position, but we're
Yeah, we'll
not
see.
really
We're
sure
definitely,
yet because we haven't had a guest. So we're just
yeah,
let us know
we're
what you
gonna
guys think.
exactly, yeah. Please let us know. We're gonna take that one step at a time as it goes, and we're pretty picky, so getting a third permanent member on here might be a little rough, but
Yeah, we want to make sure they fit with us, but
yeah, we're not
and
gonna
fit with
rush into
everything that we're
anything.
thinking about. But yeah, we don't want to no rushing. But
No rushing. But next week I think our plan is to get my cousin Maya on. Is that what we were talking about? It's
I
his
think so.
sister.
And Maya is actually my younger sister.
Mhm.
So that is the plan. I'm sure we'll be able to get a hold of another cousin if she isn't able to do it for whatever reason. But I
Yeah.
think we talked to her, and I think she'll be able to. So
Yeah, she sounds pretty excited to be on here and to share some things with all you guys. So we'll plan some fun things for her to do, and she can talk about whatever she wants to. Right?
yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, we're excited to have her. If you guys have any suggestions on what you might want us to do with her while she's on the pod, any segments that you might want us to try out
Yeah, or anything
with
you want
her,
us to cover with her,
yeah,
we're open for some suggestions.
yeah, there you go. Yeah. Leave it in the
I
comments.
struggled getting that one out, but alrighty.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else?
I think we covered everything for today. Just really excited for
Yeah.
to see where this goes. So, what about you? You got anything else?
No, nothing else pod related. Just I'm excited. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Thanks guys for listening.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Can't wait to talk with you guys next week. So, I think that's going to be a pod.
Yeah, that's a wrap. All right. See ya.
Peace out.